As I've discussed on some previous videos, I really think manufacturers should put the required capacitor sizes on the units. They don't. On this one, I wound up installing the wrong size capacitor. On further research, it normally takes a 35/3, although I'm pretty sure the fan motor was replaced and it would require a 35/5. Welcome back to Kung Fu Maintenance, where I show you how to make the most likely repairs you'll need to make in your lifetime. If you'd like to get the latest videos, subscribe and then hit the little bell icon right at the subscribe button and it'll notify you of any new videos when they're released for you. Preventative maintenance continues. Got a nice, beautiful, nice and cool day. Maybe 76 today. Right now, sometimes the sun peeks out and then it jumps like about 7 degrees. But I'm gonna be going through checking these two at a time, getting them going, and checking our electrical side of our preventative maintenance. Just a nice, beautiful day. Nice cloud cover. On this DuraGuard condenser, I showed how it had the wrong capacitor, replaced it with the right one. Now the pendulum swings the other way.
On to the next one.
Replaced one with the wrong capacitor.
So we worked one out.
More research needed.
I mean, it was good that we worked it out. It was the wrong size capacitor. I can't actually use this capacitor for something else. The 35/5 is a good test bit. So we will see. Let's take a look at this one. Manufacturers often do not write the required capacitor size anywhere in the unit, so it's something you have to maybe look up with the manufacturer. I've not found a really convenient way to do that. I think a good idea on a website, maybe my website in the future, and if enough people holler for it, maybe I'll consider doing it, but you know, it's going to take a lot of people to holler for it because it's a lot of work. But would be to compile a list of required capacitor size for different manufacturers and different manufacturer size units or model numbers. It might be something better served by a bigger outfit, such as Johnstone or somebody, the HVAC manufacturers and supply houses. But I'm just saying it's something that's missing in the industry. Like this one, no indication of the required capacitor size, even though we've got the wiring diagram faded and temperature pressure chart faded, and here's our
Data plate
deal here. Model number. I'm not seeing the year, how old this one is. This one though is at least 15 years old. Not sure what year.
This one's an ICP.
But anyway, let's check this capacitor. I don't know what size is actually required for this unit. So I'm just going to look at what's here. I'm going to hope that whoever replaced it, which was probably me at some point, or one of my coworkers at some point. It's upside down, so that's a little odd. Maybe they couldn't reach with the wiring. So anyway, first thing we want to discharge the capacitor. Again, capacitors hold the charge in them even after the power's disconnected. It just makes it safer to work on the unit. No reason to get bit for no reason. This then, the hard start kit's held in there pretty tight. I'm very happy to be doing this preventative maintenance now. Such a difference. We've got some cooler weather. Okay, there's the hard start kit. Oh, the meter just turned off. Not done with you, buddy. Okay, what do we got here? We got a 35. Okay, here's the hard start kit. I might look at flipping this thing over. I don't really like it upside down. I mean, oh, I just dropped the screw. It almost dropped into the inside the unit. Okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, I don't really like it this way, but I can see why they did it. That little red wire is really short and won't so I'm gonna look at this real quick. I you can't tell which side is the, well, we're just going to mimic it, one side to the other. I don't know what the wiring colors are on this one. Red is probably common, and this blue is, looks like Herm. Should be able to look at where it's going. The blue wire, yeah, going down to the compressor. So yeah, it looks like Herm there. Okay. So this is a 35. So let's test that, and then let's test our 5. This also has no hard start kit on it, so I'll add a hard start kit. My units seem to do much better with a hard start kit, although this is a different unit than my normal units. Okay, microfarads. Take a look on the 35. What do we got? Oh, I did have a hard start kit. I disconnected it. Silly me. Okay. It's got 25, so it's weak. And on the 5, it's got 4.85. So it's okay. 4.75 is the limit, or is the, you know, where it'd be. If it was 4.74, it's weak. It's out of the 5% range. It's okay. So, but our capacitor is weak. And I actually think that it's the wrong size capacitor, but I don't know. So I'm going to try a 45 on it if I have it. I have a straight 45. And see how it sounds, so I want to hear how it sounds. I wish I had just a 45 though. All I've got is a dual cap. And I could use just the just the 45 side, so common and Herm. So I'll do that. So here's our blue. I'm going to go to Herm with that. And red is going to go to common. So this one's just common and Herm. And then the hard start kit, one to each side. So Herm and common. That one's a little weak. So I'm going to tighten this connection up. And we're going to run this one and listen to it. Take a listen and see. If it sounds odd, then we'll switch it out for a 45. I mean, to a 35, which is what it had in it. But I kind of squeezed this one. Maybe a little too much. Ow! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Aye. Yeah, I squeezed this puppy a little too much. Gosh. Might have to use my screwdriver here to widen that a little. Happens. Okay, just need to get a little start. There we go. Oh, now we're nice and tight. Okay. So here's our deal here. And that clamp's not going to be very kind for this capacitor. Let's see. I don't like that. Well, first things first is I want to take a listen to this thing. And this is dangerous right there, but I'll test it and then We'll see, because I may be changing that to the 35. So I'm just going to plug in the disconnect. And we're going to listen to this compressor, how it sounds. Okay, here it goes. I think that's right. I mean, it sounds really good. Okay. I'm going to re-pull it. Check my fan motor and make sure that's been in the right direction. You want the scooping the air up, pushing it out, and it is. So that's good. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to re-pull the disconnect for safety, and I'm going to re-discharge the capacitor also for safety. Okay, and we're going to see if we can get a better place to locate this. Oh, look at that. Might be able to just put it inside here. Should be able to rotate this like so. Yep, we're in. Okay. I'll get out the screw for the pocket in the future if someone wants to use that. I do have different profile capacitors, I think, in my shop. This is good for now. What it is. Okay. So there's that and that, and hard start kit. Gonna go around here. There. And all this wiring will get tucked in right here. We're looking good there. So make sure nothing touching in a funny way on this end. Got a cardboard as an insulator. I got the old box from the Supco deal. I'm actually going to put it in between this deal, and that, because it's got a yellow wire on each side of the other side, so I just want to make sure those don't touch anything. Other than that, we're in here good. Actually, maybe we can. That's good. That's good. Nothing's touching. Get all the wiring tucked in here. And there we go. Also, that'll emphasize the 45.5. I believe that was 45.5, yeah. Not really necessary, but it's there. Okay. Whew. Up on the back. Yep. Done deal. Go ahead and put my cover back on and we're all set. Yeah, I'm not going to write it in there this time, because I can actually research this unit a little bit to see if I can find out what really is the recommended capacitor size, and then write it. So I'm going to take a couple photos of the data plate and stuff, and the brand name if I can find it. Looks like high efficiency 5000 is what it says on the top. But I don't just want to designate it for sure, not knowing for sure. It did sound better to me, or it sounded good to me. Perhaps I could have ran it before. And let's see if we can see anything on the data plate. Tell us. We've got the model number, CA5530VKD2, International Comfort Products Corporation. ICP. All right. So if anyone knows, this is a 2.5 ton unit. It should be, I believe. That's what my units are, but I can't see it that well at this angle. I'm just going to take a couple snapshots with my phone and then go from there. Put that up for a little more on the drawing board to figure out a little better. So just get a couple phone shots. That model number nice and clear, and then 5000. And I think that's it as far as, you know, information. I'm going to take all the trash out of here today too. Plug our disconnect back in, put our cover on. All right, we've got 2 units good for the summer as far as electrically. And to me, this is actually probably the most critical part of preventative maintenance, which is often not focused on, but I think should get more attention, in that this can electrically cause the circuit breakers to overheat and melt if the capacitors are out of phase. So this one's got a few net coils. 15 years, you know, I think it's understandable. I'm going to scribble out on this capacitor so it doesn't get used again, and we'll pack up the trash, and that's it for these. On to the next. Nice cool day. Give me a chance to take out this trash too. So.
A quick search on my YouTube channel of whatever your maintenance needs are, you should find a bunch of different material that'll be helpful to your maintenance needs.